The purpose of this video is to acquaint you with the general settings available for the iClick iTalk environment. So if we enter the settings and go to General Preferences, you will see in the center there are border settings, text settings, and some additional settings here. So if we go back and look at some of our images, you'll see that there are borders around some of our images set previously under the image settings. We can change all at once so that under General Preferences we choose not to show the borders around the images. And if we remove that check mark, this overrides the settings that was for each of the general images. When we go back into settings here, General Preferences, we can turn those borders back on if we choose to. We also have text settings, and the same idea. If we remove the check mark here and apply those changes, all of the text has been removed from the pictures, okay, both in the categories and in the images within those categories. And this would be helpful if you have a student that is not yet ready for text. We can just with one click remove the text, but the text is still associated with those pictures, and we can put it back with the click of a button.
Action.
Going back into settings, some of the other general preferences are, you have image behavior. You see it is checked to allow the same image on the strip, and so what this means is if a student is likely to click on more than one time, it might not be useful to have that happening in the sentence strip. So you can limit the number of times by removing that check mark and applying that change. So, and you can click it again and again, and that image will not be there more than one time only. So, going back into the settings, we can also remove the check mark from randomize the images on clear. Remember, we talked about the fact that when you have images and we click clear, each time you click clear, those images in that category are randomized. You may want to turn that feature off, and if you do so, under General Preferences, remove that check mark, and no matter how many times you click clear, the pictures always remain, the images remain in the same position. One last choice that you have here is concerning the talk and clear options. If you click to show the images instead of text, you now see that the word talk has been replaced with an image, and the word clear has been replaced with the image of a pencil with an eraser to suggest either talking or clearing the images. And this concludes some of the general preferences.